Hey YouTube, it's Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters. This is going to be a beginner drum lesson today, kind of like if you've been playing for maybe a couple of months or something and you want to learn some new beats, so I'm going to give you a couple of new beats to learn. So before we get started on this lesson, I just wanted to let you know that you can download the written version down below, and if you use the program MuseScore, you can install it on your phone or iOS device or Android device, or even on your computer. You can search Demonic Sweaters in the MuseScore database, and all of my scores and drum lessons that I create in MuseScore will be there. This one is in there, and you can do it there and it'll play it along for you and you can read it as it goes. So pretty cool stuff to do it that way, but if not, you can just download the PDF down below. Here we go. The first beat that we're going to talk about goes like this. Okay, so let's break this down. This beat actually can be a little bit tricky when you're first starting out because what this beat does is it actually unlocks your right hand and your right foot, or your left hand, left foot if you're left-handed. And before this, you were most likely playing eighth note beats, which we count like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But in this series of beats, we're going to be playing quarter notes on the hi-hat, which is just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the beginning of this beat, we're still starting out with the bass drum on the 1, and the snare drum is still on 2 and 4, but the tricky part of it is the bass drum is actually on the 1, and then the 2 and the 3 and. So if I slow it way down and count it out, it sounds like this: 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So you can hear that bass drum is actually going on the ands of the 2 and the 3. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right. So once you get that down and you speed it all up, it sounds like this. Alright, so that beat actually is a really common beat, and I'm sure you've heard that in music at some point in your life, maybe subconsciously without even realizing it, but once you learn how to play it, you're going to be hearing it all over the place because it is a very common beat. So our next beat is basically just a variation on this same beat, and now we're going to put a bass drum on the 4 and as well. So to do this one, it's a little bit trickier because you're doing a bass drum on the 4 and, but then you're coming right back on the 1 with the bass drum. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. Once again, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. All right, now let's speed that up. Okay, so for this next beat, it's another variation, and now what we're going to do is put a bass drum on the 1, as well as the 1 and, the 2 and the 3 and, but not the 4 and this time. So this one's going to sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 All right, so let's speed that one up. So one more variation on this beat, and it's basically a combination of the last two. So we're doing bass drum on the one and, the two and, the three and the four and. So it sounds like this. Slow it way down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay, so as you can tell, I was adding in some extra stuff in there, but learning the beats by themselves will get you started on being able to do cooler things on the drum. So one good thing about the quarter note beats is they work really well in faster music. So like thrash, metal, things like that, punk rock, that's when these beats will come in very handy. That's where I cut my teeth, was back in the punk rock days and hardcore bands. I played a lot of fast stuff like that. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the lesson. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And if you want to learn anything specific, let me know, and I'll do my best to make a lesson for you. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.